Hey everyone, it's Steve, and in this episode, we're going to discuss the power of PSYCH-K as a daily practice. Now, if you've been to my channel before, then you know that I'm a Preferred PSYCH-K Facilitator dedicated to helping individuals overcome their personal anxieties, fears, limiting beliefs, and self-doubts. I've posted several videos on the topic of PSYCH-K, including episodes describing what it is, how it works, as well as some interviews with my fellow PSYCH-K practitioners. If you've seen these videos and you follow the channel, then thank you. If you haven't, I invite you to explore past episodes to gain a better understanding of the true power of PSYCH-K and how it can impact your life. But for this episode, we're going to focus more on how to integrate PSYCH-K into your life on a daily practice. Now, before we go there, we do need to have a quick overview of PSYCH-K for those new to the channel or new to PSYCH-K. First, at its core, PSYCH-K is a powerful process used to facilitate subconscious belief transformation. It was created in the late 1980s by Rob Williams and is considered a leading science-based approach for transforming deep-seated beliefs at the subconscious level. Now, it's important to understand that PSYCH-K is not a replacement for traditional medical treatments. In fact, always consult your primary care provider before making any changes to prescribed medications or therapies. PSYCH-K works in conjunction with traditional medicine by focusing on the cause of a situation or condition, not the symptom. Again, I have several videos available that go into much more detail, and I'll leave a link in the description below to help get you started. Now let's take a minute to discuss the distinctions between situations and conditions. For PSYCH-K, a situation can be described as a unique life experience or event that instills a sense of anxiety or fear, usually as a result of a subconscious limiting belief or self-doubt. A situation may appear on a recurring basis, or it could appear as something similar to other related previous experiences or events. A couple of good examples may include anxiety or fear related to speaking in public, flying, driving, dealing with money, relationships, and so on. And honestly, the list of situations is pretty much endless, as we all have various life experiences that cause personal anxiety or fear. Now, a condition in PSYCH-K refers to health-related. This can include specific conditions like allergies, illnesses, diseases, or even disorders. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time here, and I'll probably do a future episode specific to the health benefits of PSYCH-K in the near future. For now, just understand PSYCH-K works in conjunction with traditional medicine and focuses on the underlying source of the condition. Okay, let's move on to what we'll call an alternative belief integration. In PSYCH-K, this is referred to as the balance process. A belief change process for releasing the negative belief and energy of a given situation or condition by implanting an alternative positive belief at the subconscious level. For example, transforming the fear of speaking in public into a positive experience. Again, I'm not going to go too deep into the actual process other than to reconfirm PSYCH-K uses a combination of science-based knowledge and muscle testing to communicate with the subconscious mind. Okay, now that we have a high understanding of PSYCH-K, let's take a minute to discuss how PSYCH-K can be utilized as a way of life on a daily basis. First, understand the assumption here is that you've attended a basic PSYCH-K workshop, worked one-on-one with a facilitator or trainer, and you're capable of performing a PSYCH-K balance using self-muscle testing. Now let's look at some best practices for boosting your daily performance and growth, starting with your morning routine. The first thing in the morning, before you begin social media scrolling or planning your day, take a few minutes to reflect on any specific long-term transformation situations or conditions that you're working through. We'll talk about this in more detail when we get to the end of the day rituals. Next, as you begin planning your day, take a look at your scheduled activities, events, and situations on your schedule. Identify any activities that might invoke feelings of anxieties, fears, limiting beliefs, or self-doubts. For each of those scenarios, take a few minutes to perform an appropriate balance per the standard PSYCH-K protocols. Alternatively, this step can also be performed at any time leading up to the specific situation or as time permits. Now let's take a look at some suggested end-of-day rituals. And in full disclosure, the following end-of-day process is not necessarily specific to PSYCH-K, but uses some of the same principles to address more extreme conditions and situations. First, end-of-day is what I consider to be by far the most powerful opportunity for personal transformation, and that's due to the amazing healing power of sleep. Now, I have a separate video dedicated to the healing power of sleep, and I'll cue that episode to play next. And that video includes my free Healing Power of Sleep downloadable workbook. But just as a teaser, understand as your conscious mind goes to sleep at the end of the day, your subconscious mind remains active, continuing to process information from the experiences of the day. We can use this to our benefit by implanting a transformation directive into the subconscious to prioritize and work on while we sleep. This same information directive can then be repeated in the morning as a mechanism to ensure the subconscious understands the importance of the objective or changed belief. Think of it like giving your mind a homework assignment and then reminding it every day. More often than not, these are more extreme situations and conditions, and this protocol should be followed for a minimum of 30 days or until you notice a shift or transformation that's recognizable. Again, the details are outlined in the video as well as the free workbook. Okay, my final tip for implementing PSYCH-K as a daily practice involves gratitude. Science continues to prove that living life with gratitude can lead to lower rates of depression and improved emotional regulation. Think of gratitude as that special ingredient your mom or grandmother sprinkled to make everything taste so good. I highly encourage you to generously sprinkle your gratitude throughout the day. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I truly do hope it inspires you to take the necessary steps to begin addressing whatever may be holding you back from achieving your aspirations, desires, and goals. Also, I invite you to check out my website at self-sovereignty.com for additional information on the programs that I offer or to schedule a one-on-one exploratory call. And don't forget to download the free Healing Power of Sleep workbook. Just click the next video to get started. And finally, I'm excited to announce my new online Shed Your Fears program. This 3-module program uses some of the same techniques from my more in-depth one-on-one transformation coaching sessions and is designed to empower individuals to identify and transform their personal fears. It's a true game changer for personal growth, self-discovery, and transformation. Just type Shed Your Fears in the comments below for additional information. Thanks for watching, and remember, the answer is within you to build a better you and to own your destiny. Take care, and God bless.